in action, guys. Trying something new. Me and my carnal. We want to introduce ourselves. We want to bring something a little different. You know what I mean? Most of these shows, people write something for them and they know what to talk about. You know, me and my brother, we're coming at you raw. We're gonna bring you something. We want to bring you something different. We want to be able to laugh with you. We want to be able to be angry with you. We want to be able to cry with you. We want to be able to celebrate milestones in life with you. Milestones that we celebrate. Go good in our life, go bad in our life. Get to know a little something about us. For me, my name is Fernando Serrato. Everybody calls me Tío Homie. Grew up in Pleasant Grove all my life. Moved up here to Fort Texas 5 to 8 years ago. Wanted to try something a little different out of the Grove. Anyways, we just a quick cap of a little bit of my life. You know, of course, and you will catch little things like this. Like I said, we want to come out your life and raw and real. We don't want to fake anything. My grandson right here. Today we're celebrating my brother's 50th birthday here at the restaurant. That has twist. But yeah, we want to bring you something new, something raw. We don't want to script anything. Whatever we talk about is make you laugh, maybe cry with us, maybe get upset with us for a minute, and be able to laugh with us. You know what I mean? Because of course, like any siblings, bow, we're back. All right. Like I was saying, I want to bring something a little different to you guys. You might see family, kids, whatever walking by. You know, we're not trying to, I don't know, I guess be fake or anything. This is just what we are. Family time, everything, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I mean, like I said, I introduced myself. My name is Fernando Serrato. Everybody calls me Tío Homies. This is my brother.
And Frost.
And a little bit about myself. Grew up in Pleasant Grove. Lived there all my life. Moved out here to Fort Texas about 8 to 10 years ago, maybe. Got a little place down here with my wife, my family. Did all the stuff in Pleasant Grove there was to do, you know. Growing up in the 90s, get involved in the streets, gangs, and drugs. Did a little small prison time. Wasn't much, but it was enough. It was enough for me to know that I didn't want to go back, and I didn't. That was over 20 years ago. So that's one little thing I'm really proud of myself for. But yeah, I was addicted to substances for over 20 years of my life. I want to say thank God. It's been over 10 years since I touched any substance, you know. But I did drink for a while. I can't say that. I went on 5 weeks without drinking. It's a start to everything, you know. But yeah, and that's one thing I want to talk. I guess as me and my brother, we get more used to this. You know, we get to talk to you guys, and you know, y'all send us questions, ask us questions, and we can answer them. You know, maybe you got somebody that you love, that you're going through. You know, maybe a substance issue, or food issue, going through depression. You know, streets, gangs, relationships. You know, hey, we're here to answer in the best way that we can the experiences that we've had in our life. You know? But we're two brothers, come out the hood. Thankfully, we got with family. We got a restaurant right here in Foley, Texas, and here, we're saying the past years, it's really been growing. It's been going good for us.
Put your head down and it's better.
Where do we want to be? Way farther than where we're at.
One of those kids over there.
No. But yeah, we have a blast here at work. We laugh, we joke around, we have our moments where, you know, like anybody else, you know, you get a little upset here and there, but hey, you know, it's just a moment, and that's what we understand. You know? And the key to it is understanding each other and knowing that, all right, it's just a moment, and you know, and it'll pass. You know what I mean? And but as far as for me,
Okay, the next person. Not me. Please, no. Okay, next person. Yes.
like I said, you know, you growing up in the 90s. You know, you see your brothers, and you see your brothers growing up. In the 90s, it was a big, it was a total era. You know what I mean? That's what you wanted to be.
Take these
You know.
kids away. Come on, kids. Come on, kids.
So you know you follow.
Yes, you're blessed.
I know I did. As far as for me, I got a lot of trouble. I did a lot of stuff that I never got in trouble for too. But you know, that's just part of it. Comes with whatever you put yourself, whatever you bring to yourself, it's gonna be brought to you. You know.
You being so mean to mother.
As far as for me, I've been with my wife over 31 years. I met her in middle school, and that lady is amazing. I can say she's amazing. I've so much stuff in our lives. Just imagine, you know, you've been with the same person since you're in middle school. You know what I mean? And so you guys are growing up together. You know, everything that comes in between. You know, from being you were involved in gang member stuff, when you were involved in using substances, when you were involved in and arguing with your wife, you know, not having a job, getting a job, losing a job, you know, everything that comes with it. So, so if I can help you out in any way, I'm here to let you know that you can change. Things get better. You know what I mean? Life gets better. It only gets better if you're willing for it to get better. You know, if we keep in with the same stuff, you know, it's gonna be. Are you okay? Thank you for coming. Like I said, we got family. We ain't trying to hide this from you guys. This is what it is. You know, we don't want to be one of those things where, you know.
Bye, Theo.
Okay,
Say which one? Bye.
Be careful how. Give me 5, man. Give me 5.
Bye.
He won't get it. But yeah. Like I said earlier, we're celebrating my brother's 50th today. Just like my brother here, he's done a lot for us. Just like my brother here, he's done a lot for us when we were growing up. Parents went through a divorce. Like anybody in a Mexican household, parents went through a divorce. Just imagine. And there's a lot of us out there that mom speak no English. You know what I mean? And she had to just muster up the courage to take care of 5 kids. You know what I mean? And, you know, my dad was around, but he wasn't around. You know? He was there just because I guess he had to be when we were younger. But he was there, you know, I ain't gonna lie, he was there. But he just wasn't there like us as dads now, like my brother and me.
No, sir. You're not going
See what I'm saying?
Bye, cousin.
See you again. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? We're here for our kids, you know what I mean? We're here for them every which way as maybe a lot of our parents, Mexican parents, you know, maybe we wanted them a little more, but you know, back in our times when we were younger, it just wasn't the way it was, you know. Men grow up, you're raised to be strong. You were raised, back in the day, you were raised not to show emotion. You were raised to understand that you're a boy, that you're going to be a man. You know? And that's just the way it was, you know. And, that's just the way it was. You know? But now, you know, we raised our kids. You know, me and my brother got older kids. You know, they're adults. You know, some of our kids got kids. You know, grandparents. Oh, it's the most beautiful thing. Hey, if you ain't a grandparent, just wait. Just wait. You're going to fall in love all over again, dog. I'm trying to tell you. And that love that you have for your grandkids, it's like no other. It is like, I can't explain it. It's like no other. But yeah, this is new to us, doing this. So within time, of course, we'll get more comfortable. You know, we'll show you a little bit more of our personal issues that we've gone through, even in past and present. You know, because we still go through stuff. You know what I mean? We're human. We all go through stuff. You know what I mean? You know, if we could share that with you. And if it's something that you're going through or you know somebody's going through, hey man, check these people out. You know, listen, check them out, man. They're doing their thing, man. They're out there doing their thing. And let me introduce you to somebody else. Already? Yeah. Let me introduce you to somebody else. Just go say hi. This is my wife. Just say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, this is my wife. Like I said, it's been 31 years. Like I said, I've put her through so much shit, but hey, she's still here. Why? I don't know.
Oh, not the album. Okay. Yeah, we already ate. Yeah. Thank you.
But yeah. Do we know what we're doing? No. I don't think nobody knows what they're doing when they're starting to do something. You start a new job, and you're nervous. A new relationship with somebody, you're nervous.
You know what? Click this thing on you because we don't know it's going to open. So you click it on so like I'm putting you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that. Because I don't know if we're covering thing or not, you know?
Yeah.
So we're learning.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I say
yeah.
Hey, my bad. Hey, just rewind it, put some earphones on, and be like, oh, that's what he said. Fucking mental, beat your mental like But yeah, man. My brother and I, all my brothers and sisters, we grew up close. My mom kept us together. She made us understand the importance of the unit that we are. And that once she was gone, and once my dad was gone, we take in the reins of showing our kids that this is our shit. You know? Of course you're gonna have your arguments with your siblings. Of course you're gonna have your happy times, your sad moments, your everything. But please guys, please understand that them arguments is just an argument. And understand that you're gonna cry together, you're gonna be upset together. But please, if you can, don't leave angry. Don't leave angry. I know you've heard that saying, don't go to bed angry. it's the same thing. Don't leave, man. I always pull that sibling to the side. Hey, man, look, let them know the deal. Hey, man, you know, I didn't like how you said this. Well, that's cool. And that's cool. That's letting you know that you're human and you feel shit, you know. And then he or she's gonna let you know, I'm sorry or whatever. You might have little words back and forth. Once you're able to laugh together again, you're like, damn, estamos todos pendejos a la chingada. What the hell were you even arguing about, you know? But yeah, like I said, this is new to us. We I think every one of these that my brother and I do, it's just from whatever comes out, like whatever comes out, we get more comfortable, and it's you're gonna get us. You're gonna get us. We might talk about the vato que tiene a Walmart, que chino se estaba comiendo los pinches chips ahí en el pinche Walmart y se los dejó ahí, bajo, hijo de la verga madre. You know, I mean, or we might talk about what, I was doing something and I fell on my damn face, and God damn it, you know, now scratch all over my head or something, whatever. Damn, the car broke down, ahí estamos dos mensos, what the fuck are we doing? Pues, we gotta get the car going, you know? But yeah, we don't have nobody to write no scripts for us. We don't have nobody to
make it perfect. It's just us.
Yeah. You're gonna get us raw. You're gonna get us 100%. You're gonna get us 100% of the time we're around here. We started. We both grew up from nothing. We both grew up from nothing. You know, parents were first generation Mexican Americans. You know, like many of us, first, you guys first generation, second generation. So as far as us, we're first generation Mexican Americans, born in the United States. We love our country. You know, we love where our parents come from, and you know, we do see what's going on. It's hard times for all of us, you know. But if we stick together, we show love, you know, we can make it through it, guys. I know some of us are gonna go through worse times than those, you know. My brother and I will help out however we can, you know. If it's just talking to you guys, maybe making you laugh at that moment. Maybe just fucking crying with you, you know, to let you know that hey man, it's okay to shed a tear, man. It's alright to be angry, man, at that moment, you know. But we're here to be here with you guys, you know. And it's hard times for everybody, for all of us, you know. Just our simple skin color, you know, you're making it hard for all of us. But anyways, yeah, we wanna bring you something you can laugh at, you know, watch for, maybe escape for 20, 30 minutes, an hour sometime maybe, you know. But we both started from nothing, grew up in Pleasant Grove. My canal still stays out in the hood, you know what I mean? You know, I probably would too, but it was time for me to move. You know, I was seeing the direction back when my kids were younger, you know, the direction my kids were heading to, and my wife and I just decided it was time to move somewhere else. And I act like I moved far. I'm 15 minutes away from the hood. 40 Texas. Everybody, you tell somebody, where you from? Oh, I stay in 40. Oh, goddamn, man, calm down. I'm just 15 minutes away. You know what I mean? Instead of driving towards Oak Cliff, you know, you're driving out here towards Terrell and stuff. You know what I mean? It's the same distance. You know? But this is where our restaurant is at. Me and my brother here, you know, we all out here, we cook, we clean, we fix stuff, you know what I mean? It's just us five. You know, we running the show, us five, you know, and we meet so many awesome people. So many of you awesome people that come by and just share 5 to 10 minutes talking with us. And you know, you get to learn a lot from somebody just from a few minutes, you know. And it's cool, man. It's cool, you know what I mean? Because you build a relationship, you know, you connect with people. And for me and my brother, having a relationship with just different people it's awesome. Because we weren't taught this. We weren't, you know, you growing up in the hood, you're not taught it's all right. It's all right to have, a relationship with other people. You know, and you think, oh, relationship, and that means I gotta do. No, man, just when you go somewhere, man, just hey, man, how you doing? You know, just that little 2-3 second interaction. You know what I mean? That may have made that person smile for the day. Like, hey, man, don't nobody ever even say hi to me. You know, that person might be going through some mental stuff in their head. You know, just working 24 hours a day. Getting home, he can't even spend time with his chick and his kids because they're already asleep. And by the time he gets up in the morning, he got to go before the kids even go to school, you know. So, you never know. You know, just a simple, hey, how's your day going, man? You know, it goes a long way. A 5-minute little talk with somebody goes a long way, making somebody smile, you know. And, I mean, I know for me, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot within all these years of being a knucklehead, and thinking somebody's always out to get you, and everybody's always against you. And then once you're able to push that to the side and blow that away, you'll understand that we're all in this for the same thing. We're all in this for the same thing. To raise our families as best we can, you know, put our skills to the test and go full steam 100%, you know. But yeah, so much I want to talk about, but I guess I'll leave it for other little shows.
Other great days.
Yeah, other little shows. We really wanted to introduce ourselves, you know.
Yeah. A little background.
Yeah. Really introduce ourselves. Maybe this is new to us. Like me and my brother saying, this is very new to us. We don't know how to edit nothing. We don't know how to. I don't even know if this damn microphone's working right. Shit. But yeah, hey, it's
we learn.
Yeah, it's these speed bumps in the road. Like anything else, you know, slow down. Go over that speed bump and then step on the gas a little more, you know. And that's all it is. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have a lot of fun, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun on here. And believe me, the more we get to know you guys, the more y'all get to know us. You know, and my brother and I, I know my brother. He connects with people like really good. You know. His charm, his charisma, his smile, you know, he's good at listening. You know, and he can explain stuff to you. You know what I mean? And, guys, shit. I don't know what else to say other than just, I guess, stay tuned. You know.
There you go.
Check in.
There you go.
We're still working on the name. You know what I mean? So.
Working on.
Yeah, we're brainstorming names, you know, but for now, you know, it's Los Hermanos, you know what I mean? This is Tío Homie, and this is my big brother, Big Frost, you know what I mean? They, growing up in the 90s, you know what I mean? My brother, they call my brother Frost, you know, so he picked up the name Frost ever since he was, as long as I can remember. His homies call him Frost, you know what I mean? And there's people when they bump into him, they ain't seen him in a while. Hey, Frost, you know what I mean? It's just a nickname, you know. It's a cool, it's a badass nickname. We know where Frost come from. You know what I mean? And to have Frost is awesome. Yeah, it's respect.
A lot of respect.
Yeah, you know, and that's my brother. You know? It's even cooler because he's my brother. But yeah, I mean, we'll get more used to this stuff, you know what I mean? And we want to do this at least once a week right now. And if we can, you know, it might be a little more. You know, we might just, you know, pop up a little live or something here and there where we're all here with the families having a good time. You know, because right now they're out there karaoke, you know, out there, drinking their little bistro stuff, having a good time, you know. My wife made mole, you know, my sister bought some pizza for the kids. You know, there's pan dulce going around right now. My daughter makes cake pops for events and stuff. She made a bunch of those. I should have recorded them, but I do got pictures, so I will be posting on my TikTok at Tío Homie. So if you're on TikTok, follow me on Tío Homies. That's it. Tío Homies on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And got my grandson here.
Tío.
Come here, G.
And I got my granddaughter.
This is my grandson. Say hello.
Kids running around having a good time. That's what it's about. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Coming at you right, man. We ain't trying to cut nothing out. We want you to see this. Like you chilling at home with your peoples and the kids running around doing this, doing that. Hey man, we live it too. We live it too. You know, we want to connect with you. We want to show you that, you know, we're not trying to fake no fun. What you see on here is what you get. What you see on here is who we are. What you see on here is you're going to be able to laugh at it. You're going to be able to cry to it. You're going to be able to connect to it. Everything, guys. Everything. You know what I mean? You want to know about a little bit about food. You know, we can give you what we know. Maybe you got questions about how to get started. You know, as for us, we started out of our houses. You know, we had these community garage sales out here in Fernando. Selling food out of our houses. My wife did tamales, my sister and them did poppers. My brother at the time, he was, you know, hey, you know, he was free and hey, we need some stuff from the store, man. My brother was right there. I see, he go get us what he, if he was available, he go get us what he needed. I mean, because at the time he was still working. You know, this is right before COVID. We decided to do this. Ended up being able to buy the food trailer, and then COVID hit. So you know, I mean, if you remember when COVID hit, man, people were shutting down. Everything was locked down, guys. We just got a food trailer. We got to get out there and try to make some money, man. There was times that we wouldn't even make 60, 70 bucks a day. You know, and we're trying to pay for two households. You know, it was my household, my wife's household. My canal was still working at the time, so he was okay there. You know what I mean? So just think about it. You know what I mean? There was months we barely made $200 to $500. We got $1,000. You know how rent is. You know house payments are nowadays. So now we're splitting that between two households. You know what I mean? But we kept it going. We sold out the food trailer. We started building a little clientele. You know, we did markets. We did pop-up tents. Those are fun. Now, those pop-up tents, I think my brother loves those too. It's just the interaction you have with people, man.
The market.
You know, and now, you know, we got this restaurant. Never would have thought we'd be here. Never. So, if two brothers in the family, we can do it, guys. You can do it. You can do it. You know, I used to be on substance about this. Yeah, if I was able to get off of it, you know, you can too. I was on stuff for 20 years of my life. 20 years. You know what I mean? And look, aquí estoy. You know, I got 4 kids. You know, 3 of my kids are older. One of them's young. 2 grandchildren. You know, but you know, I'll save that for another episode. You know, but any questions or anything you got, how to get started on something, you know, we'll help. And if you're out there that can give us a little pointers on, hey, you know, try this, you know, try that, this may help out a little bit. You know, maybe put the microphone on your ear and maybe sound a little better. You know, let me know. You know, but yeah. we're gonna do more of these. Get these little nerves out. Me and my carnal. This is something we've been wanting to do for a while. And we were supposed to do it last week. We had my granddaughter's birthday party, and then we just timed, and then it worked against us. But and my brother's making me understand. We don't have too many summers left. So time is now. Time is now. And I want you to know that too. Doesn't matter if you're 18, 19, 20 years old. Don't wait till tomorrow. Time is now. Time is not. It's not going to wait for nobody. Keep your faith. Be a good, humble person, man. Don't go out there trying to screw somebody over and be a snake out there. Don't nobody want to be without in their house. But be true, man. Be a good person. I guarantee you things will work out great. And I think the past year, I've talked to my brother a lot about it. I found faith a lot more than what I've had in a long time. Because I was losing. You know what I mean? I was losing. Been with my wife 31 years, so I was losing the little things that were important for relationship to keep working. You know what I mean? You're with your vieja or your viejo for many years. So, y'all forget to really show each other that the little things that made that relationship happen. And when you get home, don't blow your viejo out. Don't blow your viejo out. It's more than just about cooking. Yeah, I know you work all day. Those are responsibilities. That's all it is. Those are responsibilities. You know what I mean? Taking care of kids. That's not a job. These are responsibilities. You know what I mean? There are responsibilities. So to make your vieja and your viejo feel like that beautiful woman that you met. Make your viejo feel like that handsome man that when y'all met. Y'all keep that spark going, man. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Because I was forgetting. I was forgetting a lot. That's gonna be another episode, guys. Stay in tune, man. Woo-wee.
Man.
We got so much to talk about. But, I don't know if my canal wants to say anything else.
All right, guys, how y'all doing? This is me and my carnal, Tío Homies, and me, Frost. So we're trying to create something, and we're working on it, and we're working on the name also. So, as we evolve on our journey to communicate and connect with you guys. We're going to tell you a little bit about myself, just like my brother did also. So, my name is Carlos Serrato, and I have I'm 47, I was born in 77, so I've seen a lot, learned from a lot, came through a lot of trials, to be where we're at. Help my brothers and sisters as they've helped me, so forth, to get to a point in life when we have to help one another. It doesn't make no sense for us to make it seem like we can all do it on our own. Us as a united team, and there's 5 of us, we can go further in life and be more of a better, give ourselves a better life in the sense of not making each other's life harder. Because it wouldn't make no sense for us to make our life harder and thinking we're going to get ahead and we stay stuck. Because we're working on our mental health just as anybody else would. And it's important for me to see my brother and my sisters, and of course I have 2 brothers and my 2 sisters, and I want to see them all shine. It doesn't make no sense for one to shine, to me, And I'm pretty sure, as for my brother, he can tell you that we both we both work hard. We all work hard, you know. And fortunately, we have the blessings to work together. You know, because I always hear many people, you know, they can't work together. You know, but I love the relationship I have with my family, and I love the relationship I have with my brother and my sister. You know, so when we go through something, we talk about it. You know, and you know, it might not be all together, but we talk to each other once. You know, everything's calmed down. We talk to one another. You know, because if we don't waste time. You know, and that's part of the mental health is don't waste time being mad at each other or arguing with somebody and not, you know, being able to communicate to say, hey, it's gonna be all right. And don't be afraid to tell somebody they're doing a good job, because let me tell you this, everybody has to work hard, you know, and some of us never hear it. Some of us never hear that we're doing a good job. We just expect it to know. I tell my brother, you know, I try to communicate as much as I can that, hey, you're doing a good job. You know? And not just at work. I'm talking about his mental health, the way he has to work his problems to solve them, his kids overall, because he's a great father, you know. And I'm not putting no bad stuff on his family, but what I'm saying is he's a great father. And his mom, his wife, they're a good unit. Just like my other brother, my brother-in-law, my sister, they're good units. You know, they do good things to each other, and we're blessed. You know, so you know, a little bit about myself is growing up quickly at a young age. I was dealt a hand where I couldn't see my family just fall. Or try to get destroyed, you know. And then the path we have to take is sometimes that, you know, before all this stuff that comes in hand with, you know, you have to do what's best for you. You have to do what's best for us. No, for me, it was what I had to do was best for my family. And you know, fortunately, God, my mom, which is a beautiful woman that, you know, rest in peace. She needed help. And I recognized it when I was young, but of course we don't have enough information when we're young. You know, if nobody tells you, you have to self-teach yourself, and then as you learn as you grow, we learn, right? So fortunately, my mom needed help and we helped each other, you know. Being 13, my dad decided one other route in life, which is okay. I mean, hey, everybody wants to go for their, you know, probably different plans in life, and that's what it is, you know. But when we were young, we knew that, hey, we're gonna have to figure it out. There was no plan. There was no easy map to go through. And there was never no situation to get rich quick, you know. And I think that we're rich because we unite. We care for one another, you know. I hate to see my brother die, or you know, anybody in his family. I mean, you know, I hate to see anybody die, really. But we all have to know that our experiences will help us learn and help others, you know. So when I was 13, I remember my dad, he left. Had to figure out how to learn to maneuver through paying bills, help my mom pay the bills, help my mom understand how to mail. Because back then we didn't have internet. We didn't have no cell phone. We had to write everything, money orders here, money orders there, and that's what I remember. You know, there was no, I would just pay it really quick, boom. You know, we had to write money orders and so forth. So, minded. God played a big part in my role as I was becoming a young man. He wouldn't let me fail. He gave me the great power and to always stay striving for more for not just myself but my family, and understand what we were gonna meet, because we had a lot of trials to go through, you know. And like my brother said, he set on his own path and he had to overcome his own, you know. But you know, when my mom was here, I tell you that she was a great backbone. You know, she was a great backbone. I can't tell you she was very educated and so forth, but her experiences in life taught us what we know now. And to be communicative, it really is beautiful. There was a time when we lost our house. We became homeless. You know, we had 30 days to move out of the house we were in. We didn't know what to do, what's going on. I was turning 18. And I was graduating. And then boom. Apparently, you know, something happened in the mail system. Who knows? You know, the payment never made it, so we got foreclosed on. We didn't know information at the time. We didn't have the right information to know how to maneuver. So as we went through that, God blessed us. You know, He blessed us with for me to graduate, and you know, I had 2 kids by then, being 18. So everything was already upside down, but God was still there. And it took 2 weeks, mind it, 2 weeks to get into another house, you know, and move everybody in. There was no, hey, you need to think about this, and that. No, we found something for the family, let's go. It's gonna serve a purpose. So we all moved in to another house, and mind it, my brothers and sisters were young, you know. You know, I could only do what I could do at the time to try to be a good brother, but I had the problem where I had to be a father also at the same time. It was weird, you know, because my dad was, like he said, he was there, but he wasn't there, you know. And as you know, as you get to know us, you'll hear more about my dad. My dad was something else. Boy. My dad was something else. Boy. He was something else, but he was a good. You know, we had a lot of anger towards him for a time, and that was a lot of wasted time.
Yes.
A lot of wasted time. We enjoyed him for his last couple of years that he was alive. We enjoyed him, but we wasted a lot of time thinking that it should have never happened to us type thing. But every lesson we learned through the stuff that we went through, you know. I'll tell you more about my story as we get through it, because that's just a little bit, and you know, to unload everything, it takes time. And like my brother said, we don't know what we're doing, so we're not gonna take too much of your time right now, but just wait for the next episode as we start maneuvering and learning, and we want to bring a good presentation of ourselves, you know, and it's gonna probably be raw, because me and my brother don't fake nothing, you know, we just don't have time, you know, we're family men, you know, we've been fortunate to have great people around us, you know. We support each other, you know, and you know, at the end of the day, like he said, we're gonna have our tips and our tasks or whatever, but we still have to communicate. And this is one of the reasons that we're here to help. We're doing this is to create something to help, either if it's a man or a woman with their mental health, or somebody young, who knows, or somebody our age, because we know what it is. We know what it is to go through the hardest things in life. Ain't nothing given to us, and I can't stress it enough how we have worked hard. And for somebody just to come and take anything or anything, it's hard for us to say, hey, wait a minute, we can't just give it to you. Let us know how we can help you. Because we like to help people. Me and my brother, man, we will help you, and it's not. We don't do it for no clout. We do help. We help. We have many friends. But we have to respect one another. Me and my brother. I love my brother, and my brother, man. I have a story where I tell you sometimes. My brother's not the type of person that would meet somebody, and all of a sudden, hey, that story, man, it's just like, whoa, like he brought different people in my life. And now I'm trying to go down a healthier path of life, because I do believe that I want to be here on the longevity, to be here for him and my sisters and my grandkids, because I have a grandkid, and it's a beautiful thing. We don't want to be caught up in some situation where I can't respond for them, his grandkids or mine, because I'm unhealthy. So, that's where we're at now. We're older now, and it's going to take a beautiful thing to learn what we're doing. And it's a learning day every day.
Yep.
I love my brothers and I love my sisters, and, we're learning. None of us know all this, all this stuff that we're going through. Shit might hit the fan, but at the end of the day, we're going to try to bring y'all some positivity, and, hopefully the negativity be out the way. We're a good force. I believe that, God has given us this day to come to y'all, and our testimonies will probably be probably make y'all cry for all I know, but I know me and my brother have gone through a lot, and I'm not saying that my sisters and my brothers haven't, but I think both of us have been through so much, that we know God is there.
Mm-hmm.
We know that God is there for us. Not all the money in the world could probably let us experience what we're doing now and enjoy it, because we probably ruin ourselves. So now I believe that God's making us experience everything, and He's connecting us really well, to come to different people and help others. Because the mental health is important. And I do believe that, we can both strive to be a better people. I can't tell you that we can fix anybody. But for the most at hand, we can certainly try to change somebody for the better. Because hey, my brother gone through so much, and for him to overcome what he's overcome, it's a lot. It's a lot. And as if we grow into this, you'll meet more different people that he's inspired me,
My brother's inspired me.
and here we are. We're gonna inspire one another. I told him the other day, hey, we gotta do something, man, to help others. And this is something that's for me and him, for us to give our knowledge out there, because our experiences are what taught us to be a little bit smarter, to be a little bit more. Oh, wait a minute. And sometimes you'll see our facial expressions and it'll be like, you know. But at the end of the day, we're able to smile. We're able to smile and respect one another. And that's, you know, what we're trying to show our kids, you know. Because if one day something happens to one of us, you know, maybe they can step in and help somebody else in the same way. But we'll be giving y'all some more, you know, coming soon. This is basically our first episode.
Yeah, first, yeah.
Unedited.
Yeah.
And maybe, you know, we'll put it together and see where we did. We'll watch it and see what we did wrong and what's going on. And,
Yeah.
And, you know, but for the most part, I think it's going to be fun. No, it is going to be fun. It is going to be fun because you know what? My brother, man, I believe my brother, he has a different charisma than, you know, he can like really talk crazy shit to me, you know, and vice versa, you
Yeah.
know. But at the end of the day, we understand one another and we're not going to, you know, collide to somebody's mental health and destroy it because now this is a whole different world now that we're seeing, you know. And with God first,
Yep.
and God in our heart always, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, you know. But we will be telling more of our story and our testimonies. So, you know, we'll be cutting it right now. And God bless y'all. Is there anything that you want to say?
No, that's really about it. Just told us a little about each other. Yeah, that's really about it. I mean, like you said, check this out. See what we did, and you know, see what we can do to, I guess. No, man, because we want to come at y'all. We want to come at y'all real and raw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like we both said, we don't know none of this editing stuff. We don't know none of this, you know. So you're gonna get most of the time 100% what you see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then shout out to our homie from Little Giant.
Yes, Little Giant, man.
He's letting us come at y'all. You know, he's giving us the equipment to come on through and learn from this.
If you need
you know?
something designed, you need anything, I'm telling you, go check out Little Giant. This kid, man, he's amazing at what he does. You know what I mean? He got an awesome story too. You know what I mean? And like us, he's fresh new out there too. So I mean, hell, it's time to support each other. Just support each other. You know what I mean? Support us, we support you. You know what I mean?
Come at you.
Yeah, you know.
Shoot.
And remember, if we can, you can too.
Amen.
Somos dos hermanos. You know, we're just trying to make the world laugh, trying to make the world cry with us. Want to listen to what you got to say, you know. And we'll bring our life experiences to you. And hell, we might even talk for 20, 30 minutes about what the hell happened to us going to the store. You know what I mean? God, you know. You never know. You know, those are one of the funniest times. You know, just going to the store. You just went to get a bag of chips, and it's supposed to be back in 10 minutes. What the hell you at, dog? It's been 40 minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
Which happens often.
Yeah.
I gotta get some onions and I get a diverse. I get I gotta go somewhere else, and it's like, oh man, here we go. So it's all right, but it's all right.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day. We're here to put y'all some smiles on y'all's face, really.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's it.
You know, but yeah. So just wait for, you know, we're gonna be coming on, recording some more, and then, you know,
Yeah.
we can only get better.
That's it.
We can only get better. You know, we can't. We strive to succeed.
It's episode 1, guys.
Here we
Episode
go.
1.
Here we go.
So once we upload it, follow us. You know what I mean? Follow us. You know, we do follow back. We don't want to be these people that get these little platforms. You know what I mean? How far is this gonna go? I don't know. We might get 10 followers. We might get 1 million followers. I don't know. But we will follow back. You know what I mean? And support us, we support you. You know what I mean? And we will, you know, reshare your videos, you know, as you know, we hope you guys do watch, you know. But I guess
Well, have a blessed day.
that's it for now.
You know, amen.
Tío Homies. Bow! We out, guys. Much
Cross
love.
coming at you. Come on now, where you at? Let's go.
You know what? That's what we're gonna call this. Where you at podcast? There it is. Tío Homies and Big Frost.
Yeah.
Where you at? There it is.
Where
We
you
got
at? God dang. Let's go. There we go. We got one right there.
it. We love you.
Love you too, man. Shoot.